Hello students, welcome to AriserTalent. I'm your maths faculty, Arpita Sharma. Students, we were learning a new chapter that we have started in our previous lecture, and that was what? That was construction. Okay students, so I'm writing here the name of your new chapter, which is construction. Right students? And what we have studied till now? We somehow learned about how to divide a line. No, we have just divide a line in definite proportion. We know how to divide a line. How to bisect a line we knew, but we didn't knew that how to have the same proportion, the given proportion in the line segment. So we learned that, and then we were doing a question. Okay, so we'll do that, right? We will be having a similar triangle. Will be drawn a similar triangle to a given triangle. Okay, so we'll do that. Okay, just have some patience, and I'll be having a quick revision of what we have studied in our lecture number 1, and that's here. Okay students, so here the topic's name is, the chapter name is construction. Then we have learned how to divide a line segment into given ratio. Students know this, that if you're having this line in your previous classes and you have to divide it, now how you was dividing them? You were just bisecting them. Bisecting them means that you have to just divide this in two equal parts. Then what you will use to do, you will having your compass like this and will tighten up, and you'll be having, if this AB is having the half line, suppose. So, by supposition, you will be having the length, the compass of the length between these two things equals to more than half of this AB line. So, this is approximately, this is the half. So, I will take this. Okay. Then what I will do, I'll put this point on point A and will cut an arc. And from point B, I'll do the same thing. I'll cut an arc, and now this point where these two arc meet is my new point, and let's call it C. Okay. Now what will I do? I will repeat the process. I have done it on the upside, and I will be doing it on the downside, students. So I am doing the same. One arc here. Okay, and pointing it at B, I'll be doing this work, one arc here. Then I'll be having this line. Okay, this point, let's suppose this point is D. Now I'll be joining C to D, and you have done it a lot times in class 9, students. So it's just a revision part, right? Okay, so you will be having this line CD, and this point, let us assume O. So here it will be like that, OA equals to OB. You are just dividing this line in two equal segments. Now what you've done in the previous lecture, we have done this, that I am having this line AB, line segment, sorry, and in this line segment AB, I have to divide it into 3 parts, 4 parts, 3 by 4 parts. Okay, so if I am going to divide into 3 by 4 parts, that will be something like this. 3:4. Okay, so how will I do that? I've told you, and we are just recalling the steps in proper written manner, right? So just have a look on that. Given a line segment AB, we want to divide in the ratio m by n. Now we used that ratio in the previous lecture. We divide the line into 3 by 5 ratio, or I guess 3 by 4 ratio, right? We have taken 3 by 4 ratio. 3 by 4 ratio, how we used to divide that? In that lecture, we learned that if I am having this line and have to divide it, I have to make an acute angle. This is important, acute angle. Okay, and I will then sum this. This is m and this is n. It's saying in m by n, sorry, m ratio n, so m and n. So this is m and n. So I'll add them, and we'll be having 7 here. Okay, 3 plus 4 equals to 7, and anything you are given, you can just add them and have the parts. So you will be having 7 equal parts here by the help of compass. So 1, so if this is A and this is B, that will be A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6 and yes, A7. Okay, this is some AX line or ray, you can say, it's a ray. Okay, so what will you do? You will then be joining the A7 to this B by the help of scale, not like this what I am doing this. I have told you actually how to do that in your copies with the help of your geometry box in my previous lecture. We are going to do it in this lecture also. So keep focused. Now what was the this smaller division? That was 3. So we'll be counting 3, 1, 2, 3 from here. Now we'll be joining this. Okay, and some point that here. How? Somehow that line will be parallel to B A7. So I am be having, let's B dash point here such that A3 B dash is parallel to A7 B. Now how I am gonna draw this like A3 B dash is parallel to A7 B. If these two lines are parallel, these two angles will be also equal. So by the help of geometry tools, what I am going to do, I am going to have this angle is equals to this angle and then draw the line. Okay, making the same angle. So angle A3 and B dash will be equals to angle A7 B. So that A3 B dash and A7 B will be what? Parallel. Okay, now this AB dash and B dash B, that is AB dash and B dash B is equals to what? You have learned that theorem BPT, that is what? Tell me. In the chapter, very second chapter or first chapter I have told you, right? That was basic proportional theorem. Okay, also known as Thales theorem. If these two lines are parallel and if line cutting them, two lines are cutting them, then what? This ratio will be equals to this ratio. So here A3 by A3 A7, I have that made by construction, that is equals to 3 by 4. This is 3 and this is 4. So this is in the 3 by 4 part. So that will be also equals to AB1 and AB dash and B dash B. So what is AB dash and B dash B? That is equals to A3 by A3 A7. So it will be like what? AB dash and B dash B is equals to A3 by A3 7 by what? By BPT, by basic proportional theorem. So that is equals to what? 3 by 4. We are constructed in that way only. So AB dash by B dash B will be equals to what? 3 by 4. So given question was solved like this way. Okay, so if a given line segment AB we want to divide into ratio M ratio N, where both M and N are positive integer minded, to help you to understand it, we shall take M equals to 3 and N equals to 3. So in this particular example we are taking M equals to 3 and N equals to 2. Now we have both conditions, like M can be greater than N or N can be greater than M. In both the condition, the procedure will be same. There will be a little change in that. So you'll get to know that when we will doing that. Okay. Now steps of construction. So this is the way you'll write that in your, because in the very first lecture I just told you how to do that. Now knowing things and representing things, presentation of the thing is another thing. So you have to also present it in a better way in your board exams, right? Draw any ray AX, okay, making an acute angle with AB. Now AB is given. You have given with nothing like AB equals to what centimeters. So you can have your AB equals to anything. So right here, put your scale on the paper and mark this line and this line is what? Your A and your B. Now it's saying what? Draw any ray AX. We have done that. Okay, have patience, you'll get to know. Now, okay, I'm having any angle. You know, it's not like have ABX equals to this. No, we are having any angle. Okay, so now locate 5. Now why 5? Because I have taken M equals to what, students? M equals to, in that, I guess 3 by 2, na? We have taken it M equals to 3 and N equals to 2. So, students, M plus N equals to what? 5. Okay. So, M plus N equals to 5. So, I am going to divide this AX in 5 equal segments. How will do that? I have told you. You can do this by compass or by divider as you wish. If you are using this compass, just tighten up, and with the same arc you are going to cut that. Okay. So, I can say that will be enough. Okay. So, I'll use that only. So, this is my first part. This is my second part. This is the what? Third. This is the fourth, and this is the fifth part. Okay, students. A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. I have got that. So this is A1, A2, A3, A4, and A5. Now what I have to do? I have to meet A5 to B. Now how will I write that? A1, A2, A3, A4, A5 on AX so that AA1. Now this AA1 equals to A1, A2. I have told you A2, A3. Now you have to also write it like this. AA1 equals to A1, A2 equals to A2, A3 equals to A3, A4 equals to A4, A5. Now join B, A5. Students, wait. If you are not using your geometry box, pause this video right now and go to have your geometry box and do it with that only. Just don't do the rough work here. Okay, it will give you practice of that. Okay, so here talking about it again, join B, A5. I have told you A5 to B, we have to join them. Okay, so have a scale there and have that point A5 and B just below that your scale and join this line. Okay, so what we'll get? You'll get a line A5B. Now it's your line and it's something of our use. Okay, because we are going to make an angle. Okay, angle equals to what? B, A5A. And which angle? There will be some point here. That point A3 and A will be equal. It should be equal to this. Okay, so you can use BPT here. So now moving forwards, we'll be having through the point A3, M equals to 3. Through the point A3, because M equals to 3, you're having 3 by 2. So M equals to 3, draw a line parallel to A5B. This is like A5B. Now you will be telling me, ma'am, this line is straight here, and you have draw a line which is not that straight. Now there is no difference. You can have these 5 segments as large as possible, as large as you want them to be. Okay, with any radius you can have these 5. That can be of this length. This one A1 can be of this length, and again. Then this length will be automatically. So have no worries about it. Your line will be divided into the given ratio only. Okay, just follow the steps. You have no parameters for this, that how what angle you will be making with that, and what distance will be having for AA1. Okay, so no parameters here. Now it will be what? You have to make this angle parallel to that angle. So what we'll do? By making an angle equals to AA5B. Now AA5 is what? This angle AA5 and B. A3 intersecting AB. Now A3 will intersect at this point AB at a point C. So we are having a point C here. Okay, see figure, then AC ratio CB equals to 3 by 2. Now what is this saying? That you have to make an exact angle A5B on A3. How will you make that? Okay, so what will be you doing? You will be just having this constructing this arc here, so that it can cut A5B. Now you will be doing the same on putting it on A3. Just make an arc, just slight more than 90 degree. Okay, now do what? Have that point on A4 and the point where this arc is cutting, this line A5B, you have to measure it. Measure it. Okay. So now if I am cutting that, it's giving me the exact point, this point. So okay, I'll be transferring it here and having the exact point, right? So now this angle will be equals to this angle, right? So what are you doing now? You will be just having that line meet this A3 point to this point you have created, and just make a line here. Okay, now name this point C. As instructed, name this point C. You can make any point, you can give that point any name like P, Q, but we are here choosing C. Okay, so now this AC by CB will be equals to what? This AA3 by A3, A5. Now this is 2 part, this is 3 part, 1, 2, 3 part, and this is 2 part, so that will be 3 by 2. So here your line AB is cutted into 2 part, AC and CB, such that AC ratio CB equals to what? 3 by 2. So the given problem is solved now. Okay. So it's doing the same. Alternative step, I also told about the alternative method. How we do that? If you can remind that. Okay, so what we have done in our previous lecture, for that we will be having a line here and we will be having a ray here. Okay, this was a line. Okay, so this was the line AB. Now you will be having some angle over there, that is A, B, and let's say suppose X here. Now you will be making the same angle here at B, such that BAX will be equals to AB and let's say Y. Now what you are going to do? You will be taking the number 3:2. So if you are having 3:2, you will be having 3 arcs here of same length, and again here with the same radius you will be cutting this same radius, you will be cutting 2 arcs here, and you will simply meet them with the scale. Okay, so we have done that. So let's learn how to write it. So draw any ray AX. So we are having any ray AX. So here I am having this ray AX, an acute angle with AB. So AB I am having this line, and any acute angle AX there. Okay, now it's saying draw a ray parallel to BY. Draw a ray BY parallel to AX. Now AX is this and B point is this. So I have to make a parallel line here. How will I make it? If I made this angle equals to this angle, right? So for that what I have to do? You know, with the help of compass, I'll do the same thing. I'll have some radius and make an arc. Now I'll do here the same thing. Now I will measure this. Okay, right. Now I'm getting the same point. So I will just have that point here. I will cut that arc and meet B's point with B. Okay. So I'll be getting this line, which is what? Nothing but BY. Now AX and BY are two parallel lines. Now what I have to do? I should have any amount of length or radius here, and then what I am doing, I am dividing in the given ratio. Now given ratio is what? I have given ratio again m and n equals to m equals to 3 and n equals to 2. So what are we doing? 1, 2, 3. 3 parts, so 3 parts here and 2 parts, so 2 parts over there, 1 and 2. So I have not changed the length, so I will be having the same points here, that is A1, A2 and A3. This is 3 part and B1 and B2 here. This is 2 parts. So now what I have to do? I have to just meet them. Okay students, so I am getting the point C here. Now AC equals to, AC by CB will be equals to what? A3 by B2, right, and that will be equals to what? 3 by 2. And why this is so? Because these two triangles are similar triangles, and the proof I have given you in the previous lecture. So these two triangles will be similar, that's why the ratio, the ratio of this corresponding side A3 to B2 will be equals to the ratio of this side AC and CB. Okay students, so this is the second method, and you will be having by this type of construction exactly the same figure right there. So AC ratio CB will be equals to 3 by 2. Now to construct a triangle similar to a given triangle is per given sector. Now we have to do that. In my previous lecture I was telling you that we will do this thing in next lecture. So this is the time we will be doing this. How to do this? Scale factor means the ratio of the side. Scale factor. Now scale factor is what? This term is new. Scale factor. We'll understand it. The scale factor means the ratio of the side of the triangle to be constructed with the corresponding sides of the given triangle. That means if you are having this triangle A, B, C and you are having this triangle P, Q, R, then what is the ratio of the corresponding sides? If it's 3 by 2, 3:2 will be what? Your scale, right? That means your 3 PQ, if you thrice this length PQ, that will be equals to 2BA. What does that mean? If x, let's suppose we are having some x equals to 5. Now if x equals to 5, that PQ will be 15. Let's suppose it is 15. So if it is 15, that will be equals to what? That will be 10. So what will be? That will be 15, right, and that will be 10. Okay, so what will the ratio AB by BQ? That will be 15 by 10 and that's again 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 will be the constant ratio here. So this is the thing what do you mean by scale factor. Okay students. So now this construction involves two different situations. Which are two different situations? One thing can be that if you are having this m ratio n, one thing is that m can be greater, one thing is that n is greater. If m is greater than n, then m by n value is greater than 1, and then n, if n is greater than m, then m by n ratio is smaller than 1. It's so obvious. Now if it is so that m is greater, that means if you are having given with this triangle ABC, then the triangle to be constructed will be what? Somewhat less than this triangle. So if it is A dash and it is C dash, then B, A dash, C dash will be smaller than A, B and C. Now, if I am having n is greater than m, then what will happen that ratio's value will be less than 1. In that case, if you are given with the triangle A, B, C, you will be having another similar triangle too. You will have to make another similar triangle. I am rubbing the upper one, okay, so that you will be not be confusing, okay. So that will be what? A dash, right. So here ABC, which is horizontal triangle, is smaller, and in the first case the smaller one was what? The triangle that you have to make, and that one, the triangle smaller one is what? The original triangle. So this is the basic difference between the when we have m by n ratio equals to greater than 1 or less than 1. If m by n equals to 1, it's just so simple. If m by n equals to 1, that this is the same triangle. If m by n equals to 1, the triangle is same, okay, that will be two congruent triangle, okay. So there should be no any kind of construction. You will be ending up with the having same sides, okay. Now, talking about this scale factor, this construction involves two different situations. First, scale factor is less than 1. Second, scale factor is greater than 1. If it is less than 1, two different situations. Smaller constructed triangle to be constructed will be smaller, and in this where this scale factor is greater than 1, triangle to be constructed is bigger than the given triangle. I have told you, okay. Now this is example that we need to complete. Construct a triangle. I'm doing what? Whenever I'm going to solve an equation, I'll be making a rough diagram, and then I'll be making that diagram to actual one, okay. So the rough diagram thing here, this will help you, because it's like you just have to make the similar triangle, but if the triangle you need to be constructed, okay, the similar triangle, the first triangles ABC which is given, whose parameter is also given, that the particular side AB equals to this centimeter, and then you have to draw an angle, that angle ABC equals to this, angle BCA equals to this. So you have to play with that also. So to first clear that in your mind, you have to make the rough diagram first. So it's having ABC with sides equals to 3 by 4. So I am having triangle A, B and C. Given triangle ABC with its sides equals to 3 by 4 of corresponding sides. So its triangle are 3 by 4. So I am having this triangle A dash C dash B, which is what? 3 by 4 of triangle ABC sides. Okay students, so let's start with that. How will we do that? We will be having some line AB or BC. Now students, if you will be asking me that this base should be horizontal or what? No, it's not compulsory, but for our convenience or on convenience, what we do, we use this as straight, right? You can straight, it will be always, but it's not horizontal. It's like compulsory. You can draw this line, like this inclined line also for the base. Okay, so it's up to you all. Okay students, so I'll be having this line BC, this is B and this is C. Okay students, now what will I do? I have to have the 3 by 4 ratio. So for having 3 by 4 ratio, what can I do? I'll be having an acute angle line here. So from this point P, can I draw an acute angle? So this will be what? Let's suppose AX, right? Okay students, so I'll be having what? I'll be having this compass. It's very useful in your geometry. So what you have to do, you have to divide it in 4 parts, because I am having M here and here. So what is the greater number? Obviously this 4 is greater. So I'll be going with this greater number. So I will be picking this n equals to 4 and divide, and will be having some radius in this compass and cut which what arcs? 4 arcs. Okay, how many arcs? 4 arcs. So I'll be having 4 arcs here from starting from B. I'll be having this B1, then B2, then B3, then of course B4. So I'll be naming them also like B1, B2, B3 and B4 students. Right students, now what I am going to do, I will be just meeting this B4 to this C. Okay, so I will be using this a scale, very familiar to that now. Right, so I am just gonna meet this point C to B4. Okay, now I will be having this M equals to 3. So I will count like 1, 2, 3. So it's like 1, 2, 3. So B3 here. Okay, so I can have this angle. I'll be having this angle equals to this angle also. Okay, so taking care of that, what will be I doing? I'll be just making, let's suppose, so again on B3, same arc will be cut. Okay, now I'll be measuring this angle. So I'm measuring this like this. No, it's little bit smaller. Okay, so this is the angle. So I'll be cutting it here. Okay students, so isn't this so simple? I just have to mark this, meet this point 3 and this arc, this intersection point and this intersection point, and I'll be extending this line wherever it will cut this line BC. Okay, so I'll be doing the same. This is B3, this is the intersection. Right students, so now can I tell that point is B dash? Okay, now I am having a triangle ABC, so I can have any triangle ABC. ABC triangle, any means any triangle. So I can just make any angle here, right? So can I just use this line as this color chalk, right? This brown color chalk is actually the given triangle. Okay, and so this is point A, right? Now what I have to do, I have that point B dash here, so I'll be having some point A dash also here now, so that A dash B will be similar to A, C and B. Now how will I do that? I'll be simply having this, or I can use this. Okay, I can use this compass because I have to make an arc thing from here, like so. I'll be having some radius, so I'll be using it the same way. Now you know how to make similar angles, don't you? It's like we have repeated all the times, like 4 to 5 times, and in your previous classes you have also known this. Now what I have to do? I'll just measure this angle, right, and I'll cut an arc. I'll get a point. That intersection is where I'll meet that B dash, okay, and this intersection, right. So that I can get that line, right. So this line will be what? If this is A, then I can name it A dash. Now mark this. This line BC is divided into 2 parts, B dash and B dash C, and these part equals to what? 3 by 4. So if it is a 4 part, then this will be, let's suppose this is 4 centimeter. So this will be 3 centimeter. Okay. Now if it is like 8 centimeter, that will be 6 centimeter, isn't so? So the ratio will be always like this only, right? So this is the required triangle. If I am telling you, this is the required triangle, that is A dash B dash B. Now A dash B, this triangle, first it is triangle similar to triangle ABC, and here this A dash B is equals to this A dash B by AB will be equals to what? This BC by BB dash, okay, and this AC by B dash A dash, right? And the ratio will be was A B B dash and B dash C, B B dash and B dash C, where it is B and C, okay. This BC and BB dash, this BC and BB dash is what? This is 4 and this is 3. So that will be 4 by, that is BC, okay, I will be having it in reverse order. That will be 3 by 4, right? So I am having this ratio for ABC and A dash B dash B. So for ABC and B dash B, A dash B dash B, this will be reverse. So for, so triangle ABC by triangle A dash B, I am talking about the sides only. The ratios of the sides will be like this only. Okay students, so this is my diagram I have from that. Okay students, so this is the thing, so you have to note it. So note this students, right? So moving forward, I am just not going beyond this, but I am just concluding that we are going to make this triangle. In here I am having this 3 by 4, that is M was smaller than N, and in this particular next question, the only thing which is changed is this ratio where M is greater than this 3. So we will be making this triangle in the next lecture students. Till then, take care. Thank you.